guys, the end may be coming near because reports are coming in that the U.S. is signaling involvement in Syria could escalate. So this means that the U.S. will attempt to oppose Assad. Now, who is massively helping and aiding Assad? It's Putin and Russia. So what does this remind you? And I've got a bunch of points to come into. First off, what is the very definition of two countries fighting in a different country? So not directly, but indirectly fighting each other. That's called a proxy war. Do you know what war had many proxy wars and coincidentally has the same two countries as currently? The Cold War, because it never heated up and went to a war. What I'm looking at here is Cold War 2.0 if this continues. You're going to have continued sanctions. You're going to have continued amounts of proxy wars in different Middle Eastern countries and different countries in general. Number two, why is Trump going in and signaling that he's going to escalate within Syria on the side of the rebels if indeed he's Putin's puppet? Doesn't make sense to me at all, right? Number three, why is Trump doing this if all of his past tweets and his whole campaign was about, number one, America first, number two, we got to stop all these nation-building efforts and all of these wars overseas? Why? Why is this happening? Because he's a liar and he's a fraud. I just covered a story about him and outsourcing of jobs from Ford. And I'm telling you, this dude's a fraud. And I had known this the whole time. But anyways, let's get into this. So this is what the Hill says. They say the United States is inching closer to involvement in the Syrian civil war after U.S. forces shot down a Syrian fighter jet on Sunday. The incident is the fourth time in as many weeks as that the United States has shot at pro-Syrian-government forces, and it carries potential for further escalation, particularly with Russia threatening to target U.S. aircraft that flies into parts of Syria. A statement from the U.S. military said it shot down the Syrian SU-22 in self-defense and after contacting Russian counterparts through the established deconfliction zone. So, the Syrian aircraft was bombing U.S.-backed forces fighting the Islamic State in Iraq and Syria south of Tabqa. It was the first time the United States has shot down a Syrian plane, the first time a U.S. military jet has shot down any manned aircraft since 1999. On Monday, Russia responded by saying its surface-to-air missile systems in Syria would begin to track manned and unmanned aircraft from U.S.-led anti-ISIS coalition if they go west of the Euphrates River. U.S. officials then sought to tamp down the tensions. So again, what do you take from this? You got Cold War 2.0 in your hands, number one. You got another proxy war coming up, number two. Possible World War III, number three. World War III, that's number three. Number four, Trump isn't Putin's puppet. Number five, Trump is a fraud and a liar because his whole campaign was a lie. And those are the exact conclusions and points that you should take from this. What's up, guys? It's Saul Hill here. You guys are watching The Progressive Voice. Make sure you guys click subscribe down below. We're fighting Donald Trump tooth and nail, and we need your help.